Storm Zeta leaves behind a trail of destruction in the Triad from the mountains to the foothills to the Piedmont. Trees are down, power's out, roads and yards look like rivers. We'll check in with our crews and look at some of the damage left behind in just a little bit. But we want to begin on this Thursday with meteorologist Michelle Kennedy. Michelle, everybody wants to know, is the worst over at this point?
Yeah, really, the worst of the worst is over, but we still have winds. You know, we were just talking about that, Kenny, that we've got another round of winds coming in with the cold front. Not quite as strong, but we still have to be on guard for the possibility that some tree branches and trees could still come down, as we've got gusts still 20 to 40 miles an hour out there. Look at these storm reports over the last 24 hours. We've got lots of reports of trees down, more than 100 actually coming in from the Rockingham County area, more than 200 reports from Catawba County to southwest near areas of Charlotte. And look at this, we've got those areas lined up in the greens and the reds, and it looks like a patchwork quilt right now when it comes to the alerts. We've got tropical storm warnings still in place for parts of the Piedmont, and that continues also with flood warnings, as you see up in the mountains and the foothills where they've had 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. We then add the impacts of the winds, and we've had some tremendous winds reported out there, 62-mile-an-hour gusts in the neighborhood of Yadkin County and also Yadkinville. So very high winds. Right now we're sitting at 81 degrees in Greensboro, 80 in Winston-Salem. We're going to see some of these alerts still lingering through tonight as well as tomorrow, and our hour by hour is showing you that we've got another round of showers that may come in here as we get you into about 8-9 o'clock, continue through about midnight, then cooling you down. We've got the winds though up again tomorrow, so we could still see some trees coming down, and power outages may persist a little while longer. We're going to take a look at some of the powerful winds and the storm damage reports is all coming up.
Michelle, thank you very much. Zeta, without a doubt, was a quick mover. It came in fast and caused a lot of damage. Check out this close call in Winston-Salem. A tree fell onto a pickup truck. This happened on Robin Hood Road and Silas Creek Parkway. The driver ended up being trapped inside. Our photographer on the scene watched firefighters pull that person out of the vehicle. It is unclear the extent of that person's injuries. Well, right now, another tree is blocking a road in Tobaccoville. Brandon Bates joins us live there right now. Brandon, what do we know about this? Any vehicles or homes hit by this tree?
Yeah, Kenny, well, while Zeta may be long gone from the area, this is Tobaccoville Road right in Tobaccoville. You can see a tree fell during the strong winds, 40+ mile-per-hour winds, landed right on a house with saturated grounds combined with those high winds. This is what you get. Fire officials tell us that 2 trees fell around 10 a.m. right here. You can see landed right on a house, right through the power line, so obviously no power here in this neighborhood either. We talked to the woman who lives next door to this house, in this white house. She said it sounded like lightning struck when the tree crashed down just feet away from her house. She said she's very lucky that it didn't go the other direction. She also told me nobody was in the house when it happened, which is great news to report, so no injuries here. These people apparently are out of town. Just to let you know how unsafe these types of situations are to be around, everything very uncertain. About 10 minutes after we got here, a car was on the other side of this blocked road, and they turned around and a power line got stuck inside of their tire. And when they tried to drive away, both of these poles, the one on your right you see here and one over to the left, shook left and right. We were quite nervous they might fall on us, but we were clear out of the way. But just to show you how uncertain these types of situations are. That's the latest from Tobaccoville Road in Tobaccoville. Again, no injuries as this huge tree landed on a house, maybe some cars as well. We're going to go check that out whenever it is safe to do so. For now, we're going to send things over to Justin Schreier live in Winston-Salem. Justin, what are you seeing?
Hey, Brandon, good evening to you. Those winds were absolutely ferocious this morning, as you were saying. Walk with me for a second. This is a great example of just how ferocious those winds were. Tell me that at around 9:30 this morning, this tree was blown over, and it took with it several different power lines. And we received similar reports of trees and power lines being knocked down throughout the Winston-Salem, Forsyth County area. Near the corner of Robin Hood Road and Stratford, we saw a large tree blocking the road. Near our station, we saw winds blow a power line into the road that started smoking. Knollwood and Maplewood.
This tree just fell, and we could feel it shaking as it has fallen. And then this wire, all these wires were singeing up, and it was smoking. And then the tree was on fire, and there was it was just panic and raining, and it was windy, and it was just crazy.
And people here tell me that no one was hurt, but of course, folks here are still waiting for this tree and for these power lines to get cleaned up tonight. Live in Winston-Salem tonight, Justin Schreier, WXI 12 News.
Justin and Brandon, thank you both. This video shows how dangerous these storms can potentially be. This is video of a small fire that's sparked by some tree limbs that fell on a power line that was toppled. It happened on Scarlett Road in the city of Winston-Salem. And here's video of a couple of uprooted trees in essentially the same neighborhood. This happened on Hertford Road, also in Winston-Salem. You can see the tree lying across the road here. Another tree split in half on Little John Lane. This is video from right in someone's yard. Doesn't look like any limbs hit the house there. A close call, but still quite a bit to clean up tomorrow and into the weekend. Several communities in the western part of the WXII viewing area have been hit particularly hard as well by rain. In particular, Wilkes Community College in Wilkesboro. These are images from Wilkes Community College. One on the left shows the front row of the auditorium. Outside of the parking lot there. That is a mess, and that can be a real low-lying area. In North Wilkesboro, several businesses were forced to close this afternoon because of high water. Leanne Denyer continues our live team coverage. She joins us this afternoon from Wilkesboro Avenue. Leanne, okay, set the scene for us. That's a lot of water behind you.
Oh, Kenny, it is a lot of water. Those businesses that you mentioned just behind me, behind this mass of water. On a regular day, this would just be a regular street, but people have been coming by. Many of them have just that look in their eye, like they can hardly believe what they're seeing. One of the noteworthy sights of the afternoon, take a look at this video. Kayakers making their way down Wilkesboro Avenue. Can you believe it? This should, just be a commercial street. There are businesses up and down the road here. People have been stopping by. There's people here right now taking pictures, talking to each other about just how powerful this storm was. We're told that one of the businesses over on the other side of the road still has several feet of water inside. We spoke with a woman. She says she's lived in the area her whole life, and she just is still trying to wrap her mind around the impact of this morning's storm.
I will keep them in my prayers. I hate it for them. I don't know what to say or to do, but I mean, I hate it for them. I really will keep them in my prayers and hope that everything is okay.
And we certainly hope that they are okay. We've spoken with people in Wilkes County. We were in Surry County. We were in Forsyth County. This is some of the worst flooding that we've seen today, but certainly not the only flooding we've seen today. We'll send it on back to you.
All right, Leanne, be safe. Thank you very much. Wow, look at this. Staying in Wilkes County, heavy rain caused a road to collapse just south of North Wilkesboro. This is the Arbor Grove Church Road, right off of NC 115. A big thank you to Chris Anderson for sending in this photo. Be careful if you're traveling near this area. Be careful in general today. It is not safe outside. Over in Moravian Falls, Falls Road is inundated with flooding as well. Water was topping over the banks and out onto the roads and into some folks' yards as well. And this is a mobile home off Falls Road in Moravian Falls. The person's front yard unfortunately turned into a river really quickly. Because of power outages and internet outages, Wake Forest University has canceled all classes for the remainder of the day. Wake is asking all students to communicate with staff and faculty about any issues they might have related to outages and their classes. And speaking of classes and universities, here's some of the damage at Elon. A tree knocked down by the powerful wind and the rain on campus there today. Looks like some kind of a light pole might have been knocked down by a tree as well. Luckily, no reported injuries at Elon this afternoon. Several school districts here in the Piedmont Triad went all remote today because of the potential for severe weather. This included Surry County, Elkin City, Rockingham County, Davie County, Guilford County, Yadkin, Lexington City, and Thomasville City schools. Winston-Salem Forsyth County schools gave teachers the option to work from home today. Randolph County and Mount Airy City schools were closed altogether. And of course, power went out for a lot of folks, and that threw a monkey wrench in all this virtual learning as well. Suffice it to say, now is a terrific time to download the free WXII 12 News mobile app. Be sure to turn your alerts on to be notified anytime severe weather is anywhere near you. We also have a live interactive radar there, so you can track Zeta as it gets on out of town, hopefully soon, and keep our eyes and ears posted for the next one.